Photaku here again. This week what we have to review is Snatched, and it is terrible. Just unenjoyable, not particularly that funny, and oh man, it's just kind of a bummer because I'm not going in there trying to say that the movie didn't seem that interesting. Its trailer didn't necessarily sell me, but I understood what their premise was. They were doing a rip on the Taking the scenario. Granted, as far as when we get parodies of these type of events, it depends on what necessarily we're looking for or when exactly it comes out. But I want to go in there giving it the benefit of the doubt, at least, that maybe I was being too critical. Movies that blew me out of the water with how hilarious and great they were are movies like Bridesmaids and 21 Jump Street. Didn't necessarily expect it, but I came out all the more happier having gone and see them. But unfortunately, that's not the case with this movie, especially granted with how it's got its mother-daughter thing going about it with Mother's Day weekend here. I feel it is a shame and a wasted opportunity. The story here that we have is that Amy Schumer's character is just trash, irredeemable filth, and when her boyfriend breaks up with her, she decides that she's going to bring her mother along just to fill in the void of the fact that no one else either want to go with her, or the fact that she's just so unlikable as a character, nobody would even want to be around her. And once the hostage scenario comes into play, all of those flaws just come open in her face, and that's what's kind of a pain here, because when you want to have the straight man and the crazy rambunctious person together and you want them to play off of each other, it's because you want them to take that scenario and just roll with it. But here it's just more of a cringe fest, and that's just a pain, granted with the runtime you have for the movie. So yeah, I didn't particularly like it. The other part that's kind of a shame is that technically nobody does anything wrong in terms of acting. I feel that everybody's got their part down. They were trying to have fun with it, but it ends up being more annoying than it does being hilarious. And I think that's the problem with how you had its premise, because you kind of figure maybe this was going to be this thing where both of our protagonists are just going to be hilariously fighting off a bunch of human traffickers. But even then, because it tries to focus more on the arc for Amy Schumer's character, it kind of gets lost. So you have kind of this really serious vibe trying to play off of this comedic vibe in what's a very, very desperate situation. It just doesn't come out well. I mean, I think the only thing that had fun with it, at least with this type of premise, wasn't even particularly a movie I can remember. It was Far Cry 3. And Far Cry 3 is crazy. Yeah, just, it's a bummer whenever I go to see a movie I don't enjoy. And here I just wanted to give it, like I said, the benefit of the doubt. Go in there hoping, within a clear mind that, I shouldn't be so harsh. But here, I don't feel it's worth the price of admission. I give this a 2 out of 5. I don't give it a 1 just because it's a shame. It had the potential, and then it just falls flat. How do you feel about it? Do you actually feel that the movie was more hilarious than I gave it credit for? Or do you also agree that there could have been more that they could have done with the movie to actually get it to that point where it would have been hilarious? Because it had some good humor in it every now and then, but not too long to justify the runtime of the film. So, feel free to share your comments in the section below. And also, if you found this video to be informative or so about your movie-going experience, please feel free to give a like, share, and subscribe to Wasp Nest videos. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.